Have you ever felt a strange vibe from someone close to you? Like their smile hides something more sinister? Jealousy is an emotion we all encounter, sometimes as the giver, but often as the receiver. It might show up in subtle ways: a friend who dismisses your achievements, or someone who always tries to outshine you. But how do you know when jealousy crosses the line into something more toxic? In this video, we're diving into 7 unmistakable signs someone is extremely jealous of you. From backhanded compliments to outright sabotage, you'll learn how to spot the green-eyed monster in your life. Stick around, because recognizing these signs could change the way you see your relationships forever. Ready to uncover the truth? Let's get started. Sign 1: they spread rumors about you. Jealousy often manifests in toxic and destructive behaviors, one of the most harmful being the spread of rumors. When someone is envious, they may resort to gossiping behind your back to tarnish your reputation and diminish the positive perception others have of you. This behavior stems from insecurity and a desire to level the playing field by dragging you down. Spreading misinformation is a common tactic used by jealous individuals to cast doubt on your character. For example, they might exaggerate minor incidents or create false stories to make others question your integrity or intentions. These rumors are designed to chip away at the trust and respect you've built with others, leaving you in a position where you feel misunderstood or unfairly judged. Another goal of spreading rumors is to isolate you socially by turning others against you. By planting seeds of doubt or mistrust in mutual friends, colleagues, or family members, they create division and tension, often leaving you feeling alienated. This behavior is particularly harmful because it affects not only your reputation, but also your relationships, causing emotional strain and feelings of betrayal. It's important to recognize these behaviors and address them constructively. Confronting the individual spreading the rumors can sometimes help, but it's equally important to strengthen your support system by maintaining open and honest communication with those who truly know and value you. Remember, the act of spreading rumors says more about the person doing it than it does about you. It reflects their insecurities, envy, and inability to handle their emotions in a healthy way. Stay confident, uphold your integrity, and let your actions speak louder than their words. Truth has a way of coming to light, and authenticity will always outshine deceit. Sign 2: they compete with you secretly. Have you ever noticed someone in your life who seems to treat your achievements as a personal challenge, rather than something to celebrate? While competition can sometimes be healthy and inspiring, secret competition fueled by jealousy can create tension in relationships and harm mutual trust. A person who competes with you secretly often views your success not as a moment of celebration, but as a trigger for their insecurities. Instead of congratulating you or acknowledging your hard work, they may focus on outdoing you in subtle or passive-aggressive ways. For instance, if you land a dream job or hit a fitness milestone, they may suddenly start working overtime to prove they can do better, or begin flaunting their own accomplishments to overshadow yours. The tricky part is that this competition is often unspoken. They won't openly admit they're trying to one-up you, but their actions reveal their intentions. You might notice them suddenly taking an interest in areas they previously didn't care about just because you excel there. Whether it's a new hobby, career advancement, or even personal style, they shift their focus to mirror and surpass you. This covert competition stems from a deep sense of insecurity. Instead of seeing your success as motivation for their own growth, they view it as a threat to their self-esteem. Unfortunately, this mindset can create unnecessary rivalry, turning what could be a supportive relationship into a battlefield of egos. Recognizing this behavior is important for your peace of mind. By staying confident in your journey and setting healthy boundaries, you can rise above the competition while encouraging others to focus on their own growth, rather than comparing themselves to you. After all, true success isn't about outshining others, it's about becoming the best version of yourself. Sign 3: they minimize your achievements. Have you ever achieved something you were proud of, only to have someone dismiss it as not that big of a deal? This behavior is a classic sign of jealousy. People who minimize your achievements often do so because your success makes them feel insecure about their own shortcomings. Instead of celebrating your hard work, they downplay it, trying to rob you of the joy and pride you've rightfully earned. For example, imagine you work tirelessly to earn a promotion at work. While you're excited to share the news, a jealous friend might respond with, "Well, they probably just didn't have anyone else to choose." Comments like these not only invalidate your effort, but also undermine your confidence, making you question whether you truly deserved your success. Another way jealous individuals minimize achievements is by attributing them to external factors like luck or coincidence. If you've achieved a personal milestone, they might shrug it off with, "You were just in the right place at the right time," as though your determination and hard work played no part. This not only diminishes the value of your accomplishments, but also highlights their unwillingness to acknowledge your merit. Such behavior stems from their inability to accept your success as a reflection of your capabilities. Instead, they project their insecurities onto you, attempting to pull you down to their level. It's important to recognize this behavior for what it is, a reflection of their struggles, not yours. When faced with such negativity, remember to stand firm in your achievements. Celebrate them unapologetically, and surround yourself with people who uplift and support you. Your success is valid, and no one has the power to take that away from you. Sign 4. They constantly compare themselves to you. Jealousy often manifests through constant comparisons, where someone evaluates their worth by stacking themselves up against you. This behavior can be subtle yet emotionally draining for the person being compared to. The envious individual may focus on your skills, lifestyle, or possessions, using these as benchmarks for their own insecurities or ambitions. For instance, they might downplay your professional achievements by saying things like, "Well, I chose a different career path, so I wouldn't want that promotion anyway." Or they may subtly highlight their own possessions when you share something new, saying, "That's nice, but mine has better features." These comparisons may seem minor at first, but can become a pattern that reveals their deeper need to feel superior. The root of this behavior often lies in insecurity. Instead of celebrating their own accomplishments or unique qualities, they feel compelled to compete. It's not just about matching your achievements, it's about outdoing you to validate their self-worth. This constant need for comparison can lead to strained relationships, as their behavior may feel dismissive or invalidating. What's more, these comparisons often extend beyond words. They may start imitating your habits, hobbies, or even your personal style to keep up with you. Ironically, while they critique or belittle you outwardly, they're quietly using you as a blueprint for their own self-improvement or social standing. Recognizing this behavior is key to protecting your mental well-being. Remember, someone else's need to compare reflects their inner struggles, not your shortcomings. While it's natural for people to feel inspired by others, constant unhealthy comparisons can signal jealousy, which, if unchecked, could negatively impact your relationship. Setting boundaries and acknowledging their behavior without engaging in the competition is essential for maintaining your peace of mind. Sign 5. They seek validation from mutual connections. Jealousy often drives people to seek validation, especially through those you're close to. It's a subtle yet impactful way for them to assert their importance, often at your expense. When someone is envious of you, they may try to gain the attention or approval of your mutual friends, family, or colleagues. This behavior is rooted in their insecurity and the need to feel equal to or better than you. One common tactic is attempting to charm or impress the people in your circle. They might go out of their way to win over your closest connections, portraying themselves in an overly positive light. By doing this, they aim to position themselves as more likable or admirable, potentially sowing seeds of doubt about you in the minds of others. Another manifestation of this behavior is using mutual connections as a bridge to get closer to your personal life. They may pry for information about you, seeking details they can use to either emulate or critique you. This need for validation often masks their deeper feelings of inadequacy as they measure their worth against your accomplishments or status. What makes this dynamic particularly harmful is the subtle damage it can cause to your relationships. If someone successfully wins over your mutual connections, it can lead to feelings of isolation or mistrust. You might find yourself questioning the loyalty of those closest to you, even if they're unaware of the manipulative intent behind the envious person's actions. Recognizing this behavior is the first step in protecting yourself. Stay mindful of how people interact with your inner circle, and trust your instincts if something feels off. True friends and allies will always value you for who you are without being swayed by external influences or hidden agendas. Sign 6. They exclude you from important events. Exclusion can be one of the most telling signs of jealousy. When someone intentionally leaves you out of group activities or conversations, it's often a subtle yet effective way to assert dominance or control over the social dynamic. While this behavior might seem passive, its emotional impact can be significant. Imagine a scenario where your friends organize a gathering, and you find out about it only through social media or from a mutual acquaintance afterward. This deliberate exclusion can leave you feeling isolated, questioning your worth, and wondering what went wrong. Jealous individuals might engage in such behavior to make you feel unimportant or to diminish your sense of belonging in the group. This tactic can also stem from their desire to regain control. When someone envies your achievements, confidence, or popularity, they may feel threatened and attempt to level the playing field by excluding you. By doing so, they shift attention away from you and create an environment where they feel more comfortable or in charge. Such exclusion isn't limited to social gatherings. It can extend to workplace collaborations, family decisions, or even casual hangouts. The jealous person may use this strategy to undermine your confidence and make you feel like an outsider. It's their way of manipulating the narrative, making themselves seem more important while casting doubt on your relationships or contributions. Recognizing this pattern is the first step toward addressing it. Instead of internalizing the hurt, remind yourself that their behavior reflects their insecurities, not your value. Surround yourself with people who genuinely appreciate and support you, and don't be afraid to confront the situation when necessary. Healthy relationships are built on inclusion, trust, and mutual respect, never exclusion. Sign 7. They make passive-aggressive remarks. Passive-aggressive remarks are one of the most common tactics used by jealous individuals to undermine you while maintaining a facade of politeness. These comments often carry a hidden sting, delivered with sarcasm or humor, making it difficult to directly call out the hostility. This behavior is designed to chip away at your self-esteem subtly and leave you second-guessing your worth. For instance, imagine sharing an accomplishment you're proud of, only to hear, "Wow, I didn't think you'd pull that off." On the surface, it sounds like a compliment, but it's laced with doubt about your abilities. Similarly, someone might say, "You're really brave to wear something like that," masking criticism with a thin veil of politeness. These remarks are intentionally crafted to make you feel inadequate, while allowing the speaker to appear innocent if confronted. Jealous individuals often resort to this behavior as a way to assert dominance or feel superior without engaging in direct confrontation. By pointing out perceived flaws or mocking your achievements under the guise of humor, they try to keep you in check and ensure that you don't feel too confident or self-assured. The challenge with passive-aggressive comments is their subtlety. They often leave you wondering whether the insult was intentional or if you're overthinking. However, when such remarks become a pattern, they reveal the speaker's underlying jealousy and insecurity. To address this, it's essential to maintain your confidence and recognize that these remarks are a reflection of the other person's struggles, not your worth. Responding calmly and assertively, or even choosing to disengage, can help protect your peace and self-esteem from such toxic behavior. Remember, no one's backhanded words can define your value. Recognizing passive-aggressive remarks for what they truly are, a reflection of someone else's jealousy and insecurity, empowers you to rise above them. Remember, these comments are not about you, but about the other person's struggles with their self-esteem. By staying confident, addressing the behavior calmly, or choosing to disengage, you protect your peace and reinforce your self-worth. Don't let anyone's veiled negativity dim your shine or make you doubt your accomplishments. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might benefit from recognizing these signs. Hit that notification bell so you never miss a new video from us. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.